Usually I do all the talking, but today we're going to look at some of your spicy comments and spill the tea on the Delphi murders. Hello, my silky friends. Yeah, we are going to spice it up. Now, understand, this is people's opinions, not just mine, but other people's. Now, remember, this is theory and opinion, okay? But a lot of you have a lot of info that I wanted to share. Y'all, if you don't read the comments in other people's videos, I mean, what are you doing? The best information, in my opinion, is coming from some of these comments. But these are from my channel. Oh, and let me just warn you, Sashi, the cat, she's just going to be running everywhere. So, you know, it is what it is. Today's spice is coming from one of my favorite channels, Eye of Apophis. Now, this channel does some great work on like the photos and stuff like that. So if you are, critique photos and videos, I'll just be honest with you. I'm amazed at what they're doing, but I don't know if that I really understand all of it. I see what they're saying, but yeah, I don't know. But listen to this. My theory is that the girls never made it to the trails that day. I think the girls were brought to the crime scene close to 2:30, and only after an official search was called off after midnight. This is also when I believe the staging occurred. Phone planted, shoe dropped, clothes placed. I think the Patties may have been blackmailed and they knew the girls were already kidnapped and merely staged their research before informing police. The Patties, in my opinion, fabricated the entire timeline of February 13th as they already knew the girls were abducted. But it was most likely out of fear, a vicious group of kidnappers. That is the piece the public is failing to explore out of sympathy for the families. It's taboo. People think I am cruel by exposing the family's inconsistencies, but I am only trying to expose the truth. The public has been played like a fiddle by the content creators who have coddled the family and their army of sympathizers who are unaware that it is the Patty family who created the false narrative. The Patty family has never hired a private investigator. Anyway, I see similarities to Delphi in your prior videos about boys on the tracks. I don't know. And I guess I'm kind of guilty of this. I hate to bring up things about the family. Yes, I know there are inconsistencies. I have my own opinions, okay? I definitely have them. However, I'm kind of reluctant to point the finger at some things because, I just feel like what if they are completely innocent? They've had enough tragedy. But you are 100% right, because if you are trying to expose the truth and let's just say they are in a bad situation as well, it would be helping them out. So we had a conversation, a few replies about this, and then I says, my initial instincts on Delphi is that the girls somehow stumbled upon a sting operation that went terribly wrong. The secrecy surrounding the case and the amount of feds who immediately flocked to Delphi is making me reconsider that possibility. Yeah, you don't want to get me started about this whole, again, look at boys on the tracks, I'm just saying. But here is the thing. Okay, I went back to what I said about the 13th and the 14th, and I believe one of these videos came out by some of my faves. It was either Misbehaved, Julia, True Crime Design. I mean, they may all have covered this, but I remember a video where one of them is discussing the temperature on the 13th of February 2017, and it was very inconsistent with what the family said. There are, tons of videos where they have talked about what a nice day, unusually warm for February in Indiana. Okay, so you know what? I looked at their stuff, but I'm going to look for it too because I want to know. So look at this. I went online to see if there was a way I could go back and find out the temperature of Delphi, Indiana on February 13th, 2017. So let's check this out. Well, would you look at that? The temperature was only in the higher 40s. Now, I wouldn't call that unseasonably warm. And think about it. When Kelsey and Becky and everybody talks about telling the girls, to take a jacket, and they're saying, no, it's warm, we don't need one. Let me tell you something, at 45 degrees, you need a jacket, and you know it. So that made me think, well, what was the temperature before? Now, as you see, Saturday was indeed a beautiful day and unseasonably warm. Also, the day that Kelsey said that she and Libby went geocaching. Well, that would make sense at the bridge. It's a nice, beautiful day. You want to be out in the sunshine. But at 45, not so much. Not that you wouldn't go out, but you would have been dressed warmer. No one would have told you to take a jacket. So that made me think, is there some truth to this? What day was it that you were out there? And if the photos are manipulated, yeah. So you tell me what you think, because, again, this is your spice, so I'm all in for it. Not because I am just trying to be controversial or spicy. It is because we are looking for the truth, for justice for these girls, and every detail matters. All right, tell me what you think. I will see you next time. Have a marvelous week, and stay silky.